Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're not gonna believe this, you're not gonna believe it, but I'm finally here, finally in Tennessee with Jay, the owner of Volunteer Audio, and we've just gone through and done the install of the Soundstream V2. It sounds better on my bike, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It sounds better on this bike than any we've done yet.
There you go. I know I've had a couple of people ask me why I came down to Tennessee for this. Obviously, I could have done it closer to home, but I've actually been following Jay and his team for the last couple of years on YouTube and paying attention to not just the content they put out, but also how they interact with their customers and stuff. And you guys know me, I am like super picky. Service and support is everything to me, and I've just been blown away, Jay, by you and the team and everything I've seen. So, yeah, when I decided that I was going to get the head unit the day it opened for pre-order, there was no question. I'm coming to Tennessee.
Well, you're probably a little OCD like we are.
OCD is a better way to put it than the way most people put it. So.
Yeah, well, we know this bike's going to be your baby. It's what you worked for. You either work for currently or worked for. It's one of the things that you want to do with your free time. You don't want to be working on it. You want to be riding it. You want to be enjoying it. And we want the same thing. So after you've bought the radio, we're going to continue to offer service. We're going to work with Soundstream on updates and future things. I know we've got some updates coming out next week just on some things people asked to work a little different. But so far, the radio is phenomenal. I mean, it boots fast, phone connects quickly, it has all the features we're looking for without having to buy a new bike. And if you bought the new bike, you'd be very, very greatly disappointed with the factory radio.
That's what I hear.
I think you made a really good choice because you've already made this bike like you want it, right? This is your plan, your build, no need to start over.
Right. I'm a little late to the game. I actually ordered the first day, and I know you guys were going to try to get me installed, in order, but I had to go overseas for a couple of weeks, and I really appreciate you squeezing me in after I got back. But one of the things I've noticed while I've been waiting for my appointment to come up was how quickly Soundstream is churning out firmware fixes as issues are identified.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So they sent out 25 pre-production radios and went to dealers all over the country. We were one of the lucky ones that got one. And I'll tell you, the pre-production radio was pretty flawless. We didn't have any issues in any of our testing. And a few little things were like maybe the way something's spelled here or there in the settings menu or the background, and they quickly fixed those. So it was kind of a shock to all of us when it went out in thousands of pieces across the country that we had a few bugs and issues to work out. Not really sure how they even got there, but I know within a week's time, Soundstream very quickly put out an update. The guys at iDataLink Maestro have been working hard to put out updates. But both of those companies are great partners with us, because I won't sell for companies who do not have the same goal in mind. They don't. If you don't care about your customer, I'm not selling your product. Right. And these two companies are amazing, and they've got some of the smartest guys in the industry. And I know Brandon has lost a lot of sleep, a lot of late nights, working on every little thing we've thrown at them to get fixed very, very quickly. And I think it's just going to continue to become a better and better product.
Yeah, again, there's been a few things reported. They've been very quick in how they've answered it, but in my years of experience working in tech, producing products, supporting customers, this is a brand new design from top to bottom.
Everything's new, yeah.
I'm freaking shocked. I am shocked that it's only been these few minor things that have...
This has been in the works for probably a year and a half. So, I mean, there was a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money spent to come out with a product that hopefully didn't need anything. But you got Android phones, you got Apple phones, you got different manufacturers, you have different software updates that come out even after the fact. Yeah. My phone updates at least once a week, seemingly, while I'm asleep. So those things affect the way this radio works because it's so driven and connected to your smart device. So as those things change, the radio has to change to adapt to those. Yeah.
So. And it doesn't matter how much money you spend or how much effort you put into testing. You're never going to do the extent of testing that is going to happen when your product gets in the customer's hands, right? I mean, it's
love to try to break them.
Yeah, even just trying to use their edge cases you didn't think about.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, yeah, I'm super happy. We've listened to it. I'm not going to play it here. You'll hear it while I'm on the way home, but super loud. I think when we were talking, I guess a month or so ago, and I asked you over email or social media or whatever about power, you were saying I should expect about a 30% boost from what I was getting in the stock head unit. I don't have any amp, never had an amp, don't have an amp now. we've listened to this 30%.
Well, in
I
testing,
would say at least.
in
it
testing,
seems
it's
like.
50% more powerful on an actual meter. So we are about 20 watts RMS on the factory radio. This one's 30. You can squeeze a little bit more out of it, but those are all numbers with no distortion.
Yeah.
You know, distorted numbers, I don't care. I don't count those. So we're not going to listen to things when it sounds bad. But yeah, it's quite a bit louder. And you've got some very efficient Hertz speakers here with the neodymium magnets and such that are going to be louder off low power anyway. So you may not ever need an amp, but I'm going to let you hear something before you leave with an amp just to make you think about it.
Oh, I just finished the build of my bike, and here we go. But Matt, I know you were asking me, I don't know if you pulled the trigger and ordered the Neo speakers, but I 100% tell you that at a minimum, put those Neo speakers, 165 or
SX165 Neos.
SX165 Neos in.
Actually went on sale today, so if he hasn't done it, now's a good time.
Volunteer Audio, get a discount. Anything else you want to say, Jay?
No, just thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of the blessings that we're given. So we're so blessed with so many great customers and people that travel a long distance, and you're part of that.
I'll probably be seeing you after you let me listen to this other stereo. So.
All right,
guys, I'll see you later. Don't forget, I'm going to be at the Baggers and Brews event up in New Jersey, doing the veteran support event on the 13th of July. Hope to see some of you guys up there. And then I'll be heading out to the FTB meetup in Whitewood, South Dakota on the 26th of July, but I'll be out there earlier. Take care. See you next time. Peace. Oh, next video. You'll be rocking it and ripping it home. May actually be playing it on speakers, even though, I'm not that guy. Talk to you later. Peace.